Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where it's a few months since the end of the last episode. Our ships are back at home. They are refueled, repaired. The 10 destroyers that I built at the end of the last episode are a couple of months away from being finished, which is fine. What's definitely Stealth 17 powered Dutch. It's a rampage going on. Otherwise, things are relatively quiet. Our economy is growing nicely. We don't really have very many enemies right now. We've eliminated enough major powers that you can actually see minor allies. Our minor ally is Mexico, although the US is currently beating up Mexico, I think. Or has beaten them up a little bit, so we might have to go deal with that. But currently, the United States quite likes us for some reason. Everybody else is struggling. I think we can build up to another round of eliminating people soon. But I want more miniature battle cruisers, aka heavy cruisers. So I'm going to hop into the design because we have a ton of hulls. We did the heavy and the experimental. We have the heavy 2, the 3, the 4. We're soon going to have the 5. Ooh, that's really cool. I love that hull. However, I am going to proceed with a modern heavy cruiser 2. This is going to be a follow-up to the gravities. I'm just going to call them the gravities. I know I am. So the gravities were 12,750. These are going to be a little bit bigger. Probably around the 14,000 mark. Something like that. We'll probably want one of the minimal towers. Probably again, literally just the cheapest one. Although it's possible that the Barbette... No, maybe we'll go with the biggest one. Because I'm going to go... we're going to stick with the 8-inch guns again. What funnels do we have? These... 2 of those. One on either side of the boat deck. There we go. That should be okay. Gravities were 30 knots, but we can make these go fast. We can make them 35. The same as the capybaras. This is kind of a no compromises build. We could go triples again. I think that is the best bet. Our triples are now just as good as our twins, having deployed 2 ships with triple guns on the mains. We have now worked out all the kinks, and we now have very effective triple weapons. Now the gravities had 3-inch secondaries. Could still do that. There's plenty of spots for them. Just wondering. This one does have underwater tubes. I'd rather have deck launchers though. Yeah, I think. I know it's a bit weird to put torpedoes on your heavy cruiser, but I like having the option. I like it's just helpful. I'm going to do the same thing where we put some secondary guns here. Cool. And we're going to stick with the 3-inch triples. So one there, one there. And then, yeah, we're going to want a pair forward. And a pair sort of here next to the rear tower. So that gives me 2 that can fire either side, 2 that can fire centre line. The gravities had more. They must have had mounts in the superstructure somewhere for them. Unfortunately, I don't think we get that option. No, I mean there's mounts there under the lip of the boat deck, but just have to go with that. I mean, I could swap out a torpedo launcher for more secondaries, but I think that's a nicely balanced approach. We want to make these 40 calibers as well. Standard everything. Right, let's build out the rest of the ship. Oil. Induced gear turbines has been kind of our go-to. Prepared to reduce the anti-torp if we need to. Turtleback, we don't have all or nothing yet. Big torpedo launchers. Coincidence 5, that's new technology for us. And then we have quite a lot actually left over for armor. Oh yes, this thing is working out nicely. Okay, well, what's our quality at? 145. Cool. Well, we want to be able to bounce our own HE, so 1.5 everywhere to start with. Deck armor. Let's go a little bit chunkier on the deck armor. It is a heavy cruiser after all. It might come up against something with, say, 10 or even 11-inch guns. Tower armor. What can I put? 12? Sure, why not? 8-inch guns go 10, 5, 10. Sorry, 10, 5, 7. These, what's the maximum armor on these? 8. So these are going to be tougher, I would say. Especially with an 8-inch main belt. Can we up the 4.5 belt to 3-inch? That is primarily to protect against 6-inch. Actually, no, it'll be more like 5-inch guns. Yeah, that'll mean we're proof against destroyers, basically. If a destroyer rocks up, even if they're using an AP shell, it's not going to be able to hurt this thing. And presumably that will also help us against, yeah, an 11-inch high explosive hit shouldn't be able to go through. I think that's decent. I've not upgraded any of this stuff, of course. Yeah, they were many bulkheads as well. Can't quite fit maximum bulkheads, but we could go many. And I think that, I mean, it is considerably more expensive than a gravity. I think the gravities are probably the best of our cruiser design, heavy cruiser designs so far. This thing is more of a let's take a gravity and get a little bit more speed and a little bit more protection, and package it up in a nice way. But I like them. I like these ships. I'm going to have to think of a name. I'm going to have to think of a good name for these. And that means I'm going to go have a look at my spreadsheet. Okay, I think I can afford 3 of these. They're pretty solid ships. So basically as a direct follow-on to the gravities. So we've got the Atrevido, the Cavallo da Eternidad, and the Vasco da Gama. Yeah, these sort of miniature battle cruisers, I think, are going to do great things. Hopefully, the AI builds some ships, so we actually have something to fight against. Once the destroyers are finished, I'm going to put the rest of the money into expanding the shipyard, which we haven't done for a long time. We don't have any new capital ships that I'm eyeing up, but we probably will soonish, as we're about to get into the 1930s. Otherwise, I just want to keep building more and more heavy cruisers, because we've got tons of interesting designs that we can potentially do. Yeah, otherwise, the world is quiet. Maybe Italy again, or China. China's almost dead anyway. They're very close to being eliminated. And Italy, if they go to war with us, we will absolutely try and knock them out completely. I think that would be beneficial for us and cathartic after what happened in episode 2. Well. It's now May of 1929, and the Italians did indeed decide that they wanted to go to war with us. Possibly China as well. We shall see. But Italy is going to be my main focus. Let us gather our ships. I think, given the lay of the land, we should probably take Albania first, and then Sardinia, and then the... Oh, actually, no. Bugger that. We'll go Albania, northeast Italy, get some boots on the ground, Sardinia, Sicily, and then we'll see what the army's done and finish it up. So, you two, head for Albania. Where are you two? Bellum. Now, I kind of want the heavy cruisers to get a little bit of action here, but I don't actually know. I haven't actually looked to see what Italy even has. Oh, they've got 3. Oh, they've got some stuff. They've got some stuff. And the other 2 are in Rio. Okie dokie. So I'm going to move them over there. Now, the heavy cruisers... definitely don't need this one down there. So that's a capybara we can redeploy. And I'm going to pop them here in Crete. This will allow them to strike out at the Italians. Do you have any others that are sort of sitting somewhere stupid? I think the others are okay. Could maybe move the Amazon. Maybe move the Valente, which is over here somewhere. Yeah. And you can move to Heraklion. And, yeah, harass the Italians from there as well. Cool. Right, let's see if we get any combat. Well. We do have some combat. We have the Capybara class. And this is pretty much perfect for them. They also have a destroyer in tow. A light cruiser. Pretty up-to-date light cruiser, given the cost. With 7.7s and a bunch of torps. And a couple of modern-ish looking destroyers as well. Plus a whole bunch of transports. Cool. So Italy's definitely done something. Good to see that they've not just been sitting about doing nothing. Right, let's That's our battle setup. Oh, we've got RDF now. Don't need to do the old retreat forwards nonsense. Here comes the capybara. Well, not the capybara. A capybara, I suppose. Transports. Alright, there's the enemy cruiser. Really does have a lot of torps on it. 7-inch Mark IIIs. Does have some armour. Amazing armour. It's decent speed. Yeah, that's a solid design. Solid light cruiser. I'm really happy to see that all the changes I've been trying to make to the AI have finally started, maybe not paying off, but quite. But, like, it's now rare that I see an absolutely crap AI design. What's the range on your torpedoes? 8. Okay, we are inside the torpedo range, which is slightly unpleasant. Wow, that thing moves like nothing else. So I don't want to get close here. I want to stay a little bit away. If I can. Oh, I lost the light cruiser. Never mind. Yeah, problem is the range on these guns is not quite enough for me to stay out of the torpedo range. Take some pot shots. As they zip around under smoke, which is incredibly annoying. Up some transports if we really want to. They do have guns. I'd rather you kill something with torpedoes, though. Hits on the destroyer, no flooding hits, though. Engine damage, I'll take it. That didn't stick. Thanks to the funnel. Good job. A teeny little destroyer. I'm just gonna sniff them out. No need to get stupid and close in too much. Flooding, finally. Slow them down a bit. There you go. That's a nice solid hit. Not much damage. Yeah, you're going to need to use AP on the cruiser. Don't think the high explosive shells are going to do very much to it. Oh, get one of those torpedo launchers. Funnel. Just switch targets, didn't you? And there's torpedoes in the water. transport catching on fire after being hit by accident. More hits to their torps. Ow. Really? Piss off. Took out my torp launcher. That's just rude. I can just, you know, sink the transports with the 3-inch. Can't really fire torps at me while there's a bunch of transports in the way. Bit of flooding. Ow. Is it an all or nothing ship, this one? No, still 3. It built it a bit like an all or nothing ship, though. Because my AP shells are going through their extended... Oh, they got a flooding hit on my bows. The AP shells are going through the extended bits of the ship and out the other side, but can't get a hit on the main belt. There you go. Hit your torpedoes. You got way more torpedoes. I should have got way more torpedo hits. Do you want to switch up to automatic? Maybe it is better to just pepper them with some high explosive. Certainly the accidental hits do more damage on the transports. One of the destroyers is already sunk. Ooh. My destroyer, though, out of torps. Pull back. Smoke. Don't ram them. Actually, it might sink by itself. Oh, I think we shot off all the torpedoes on the cruiser. Really want to nail that destroyer, though, because they do still have some torps. Unfortunately, nobody's torpedo launchers are working. Okay. Whoa. Right. I'm not sure we have the ability to sink that light cruiser. I mean, now we can close in and try and batter them into submission if we want to. They are torpedoless, after all. They might surrender. See, now you can get a bit close to them. We're doing the damage. Just murder that transport quickly. Whoa, don't ram him. Whoa, what the fuck happened there? What was that? I've never seen that bug before. That's a fun one. I'm not a quitter. I still have shells. They're running low on shells. I say we try and take them out, although I think they're now quite wisely running away from me. Given the angle, I think the high explosive's a better choice. They're at 40% loss. That is quite high. Ah, there we go. There's some real solid hits. Come on, surrender. Got him. Okay, bit of a... I did say they were brawlers, right, when I was designing them. Anyway, 24,000 victory points. Thank you very much. That's enough to win an entire war. Just that one. That is a huge amount of GDP they just lost as well. And we've got another battle to do. Ooh, it's the Valente. A chance for the gravities to show their quality. Interestingly, look at this. This is a proper peer competitor. 33 knots, 200 million, reasonable armor quality, 10-inch guns, 6 of them. That is a proper heavy cruiser. That is fascinating. Italy doesn't have a lot of ships, but the ships they have built are pretty good. And their economy is shit. So, yeah, well done to them. Actually, I might just put the torpedoes on normal, given what happened in the last battle. So, can our rate of fire overcome their guns? Now, theirs are only Mark IIs, so we've got a bit of an advantage in technology. Their armour is decent. That's solid. And they carry torpedoes with a 6-kilometer range. Ours are 12. So we do significantly out torpedo range them. Go back to save. I do want to actually focus on killing off their destroyer to start with. If we can. That can be a nasty surprise. And or just run away. So I'd rather it was dead. Miss when I switch the shell type. Really? Boom, there you go. That's what I was after. Hit the torpedo, we can take out all of them. Ah, there, finally a good hit. Got him. Lovely stuff. Right, now we can turn our attention to the heavy cruiser. Range on our guns is about 10. And theirs is slightly less than 10, so yeah. Going to be very even. You know what? Let loose. Because those torps are going to get shot off. Bloody hell. It's an interesting way of firing them. Fucking hell. Get out. Wow, those things really fucking hurt. Oh boy. What were those torpedoes also, by the way? The fuck was that? Torpedoes just fired randomly at me. Jesus Christ. Ballistic. Yeah, they're regular old shells, but ouch. Yeah, main belt pins do not have the armor to stand up against something with 10-inch guns. Only a 6-inch main belt, and they can go through. Yeah, they can just go through that. Shit, I should have seen that. I'm not even sure we can get away here. If they decide to chase us. Not being super aggressive about chasing us. This is something we need to build a counter to. I think the newer ships, the one I designed earlier in the episode, will be able to hold up much better. Because they've got thicker armour. Oh, doesn't look like we're getting away. Really appreciate Volante pumping out some more of that water, but I totally understand why they can't. Maybe getting an engine back. Oh, I think they're just going to get hunted down and killed here. Surely I've got some torps, but hitting is going to be very, 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 very difficult. Fuck. Hell. High explosive hits. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, 3-inch. Oh, capitalistic HE. My old nemesis. Yeah, that's a really nasty option. They come along with that. Because they can pin both my extended with the HE and my belt with the AP. That is harsh. All we can hope for now is a miracle shot. Nope, that's not a miracle shot. That's definitely not. Nope. Nope, we're dead. Oh dear. Well, would you look at that? One of our newest ships, not the newest, but a very respectable ship, I would say, totally outclassed and sunk. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Well, with that shock, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.